All right, everyone, welcome back to episode 119 of the 580 show. Myself, Dante Petrella, the producer, and Jason Frawley. What's up, boys?
What's up?
Top.
What's going on?
119 of these bad boys, huh?
Yeah.
So a lot going on in strongman. So last weekend we were personal note stuff, I guess. First, last weekend we were at Maidens of Might. Julia and Mel both competed. It was an all-woman show, and had a good time there. Julia tied for first. I think Mel got like fifth out of eight, and she had a great performance. So proud of those girls. Just giving a quick shout out to them. It was a good time down there. They did good with the show. And then this weekend, so I guess by the time this is airs, Akron Strongest is already over. But Frawley, you're competing this weekend.
Yep.
We will have a supplement booth. And it's funny because like we technically only have one member competing at Akron's, but we
Yep.
have like 12 members competing at Akron's because it's like all of our like outcast Saturday weekend, day off work.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like I have Slaz is competing and he's one of my online clients and he comes to 580 all the time. Gus, obviously like an OG 580 guy since we've opened. Tyler Gustafson, Kyle Wooden, I'm also coaching. He's competing as well. James Brady is OG as a 580 guys you can get.
Yep.
And then obviously you as the only true 580 member. Um, so yeah, like just we know we're gonna know a ton of people. We have a supplement booth there. How are you feeling, Frawley?
Pretty good. I'm confident in the event. There's a couple that I'm like on the fence on about how I'm gonna do, but pretty good overall. I mean, I like the events. Logs like probably my favorite event in strongman, so like, we get to kick the day off with that. So I'm pretty excited about it.
That's
So
cool.
yeah,
Yeah, starting at 9 a.m. too, which is like
yeah, that's rough.
that's an early start time for strongman, especially for you because we know you and you're grumpy in the mornings and don't you're
Yeah,
not a morning guy.
yeah.
Uh,
I
but hey,
might I might talk to people after the first event.
that
Just smile for the
yeah,
camera, buddy. Just smile for the vlog.
I'm
All right.
hoping this show goes well. First time promoters. I forgot to mention I'll be the state chair and the head judge for the show. So, um, definitely like a little bit. I think this show has a ton of potential because Cleveland, Akron area does not have a competition. This is the first ever, and the show sold out really
Quick.
fast,
Yeah, a
really
couple.
fast. So there's obviously a desire for strongman in that area. So I'm hoping it goes well. So yeah, we'll be on site. Obviously, it's already passed, but congratulations, Frawley, on doing well in advance. And
Hopefully, I'm gonna try.
yeah. Yeah, the show's weird because some of the events are pretty heavy and then some of the events are really light.
Hmm.
So it's like it's a weird one, but I'm really excited and do everything I can to make the show run well within my realm.
For sure.
But and then I guess bigger stuff. So Clash is this weekend.
Yep.
So I I think it's 3 days, right?
Yep.
So
Friday,
okay.
Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of a I was a little confused and I was looking at it before here, but I gotta buy it right after this because it starts at 1 o'clock.
Mhm.
It's $7.99 to watch for the whole weekend, so that's awesome.
Very
Um,
reasonable.
yeah, so you got the 105 guys and the 82 kg women.
Yep.
Um, I want to say good luck to Kate Gutwald. I know she's always listening to this podcast. She's obviously been a friend and a supporter of ours since day one. She's competing on the big woman stage, so congratulations to her.
Mhm.
Eric Olmstead, who's also a friend of ours, is competing as a 105, getting his debut. I remember Eric, like one of the first times I met him is when class just started,
Right.
and he was like, "This is my biggest goal is to get to Clash," and like so for him to finally do it, like that's awesome. And then my coach, Andrew Clayton, is competing. So, he's obviously, I think, probably a favorite to win. Um, I don't know if we know anyone else that's competing, but good luck to our people. And I'm excited to watch it. What are your guys' thoughts on Clash? Like predictions, stuff like that. Just have any Dante, that's your class. So
Yep. I think Dan Hughes and Clayton are definitely going to make the podium for sure.
yeah.
I don't know
I
an
think
exact
like
order yet, but it might be like pretty close to OSG.
Yeah, I mean, I I don't know if it's just because he's like my coach. Like, obviously, like if someone was like not mentioning like Dante in the shot, I'd feel disrespect because he's my friend. But like, I think Clayton is like the most decorated 105. Like, or what? I think he's the most decorated strongman in the 105 class. He's done stuff beyond like obviously in the open class, his resume is ridiculous too. So I think it's like ridiculous when I see these like predictions and he's not even on the podium. I guess
I
like
just think
people just
people forget about him. I don't
yeah,
think that
which is
it's
weird.
weird, but like people, I don't think that people like intentionally leave him out. They just kind of go, they think about the guys that they see frequently, and like, it's you can't discredit him. I mean, he just won OSG, right?
Yeah.
Like
I
we
mean,
know he's going to bring it. So I don't think it's intentional, but I do see what you mean because a lot of people are just kind of
yeah,
like,
I'm
yeah,
like,
you know,
there's no one that wasn't at OSG that's gonna get in his way, in my opinion. And he won OSG pretty handedly. I mean, I know Andrew well now, like he's a friend of mine. I talk to him all the time, and like the disrespect, I can tell you, like he doesn't forget about that shit. He's a very like I think he's very driven by that type of stuff. So like just him not getting like him getting left off a lot of predictions and stuff like that, I think is just Andrew's gonna win. I think Andrew's gonna win like pretty handedly. Obviously, I want him to. That's my prediction is Andrew by about a million.
yeah.
And but but yeah,
I mean,
we'll
if that's what
see.
motivates him, then it's a good thing, right? Like
Yeah,
if
right.
he gets motivated by it, fine, leave him on. So
Yeah.
that's
But
cool.
yeah, I don't know. I don't follow the 105s as closely, but obviously, like Dan Hughes, I want Eric to make the finals so bad. Like, I think
Yeah, of
that's
course,
awesome.
of course.
So is today? So is today just the heats,
I think
Yes.
so. Yeah.
and then finals
Friday's
tomorrow?
the Heat, Saturday's finals, and then Sunday's the females, the women.
Oh, okay, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Cool. So yeah, I guess we'll know. I'll either have dirt on my face or I'll look like a genius for guaranteeing an Clayton win. So,
Right.
um, no, that's cool. I'm hoping Clash kind of rebounds from all the stuff that's happened with them. Like, there's been all the controversy online. Obviously, Furman's left. People have been talking, trying to drag their name through the mud, all that stuff, and yeah. So
Yeah. I want to shout out two other podcasts real quick because World's Strongest Opinion had him on, and he touched on a lot of like the behind the
yeah,
scenes stuff that
listen.
went on for the new transition. It was a really good episode. So if you guys haven't listened, listen to that. And then I think it's Strongest Personalities or something like that. Yanni, who
Oh
was
yeah, yeah, that Yanni Bear guy.
yeah, he had him on as well, and he explained some of the details and changes that that are going on and did go on with Clash and what they're working towards in the future. So give those a listen too. It was pretty informative. I liked
Yeah.
listening to both of them. So
I like the World Strongest opinion. I
mhm.
also, no credit to us, but we were the first ones to ever have Tyler Purdue on a podcast. So, you know,
Yeah.
that's how it goes. But yeah, we had Tyler Purdue on like probably like 9 months ago or something like that. So if
Was
you were
it wasn't it after Jersey Clash
it
when we were
was it was yeah, it was pretty far after that. I think it was like last summer.
I'm checking.
It
I'm
was
looking right now.
it was before Clash of the 91s,
there? Okay. So
whenever that was.
that would have been in the fall.
I think. So yeah, but so if you're interested in listening, getting to know Tyler, you can go back and listen to that episode too. But I really do like that World's Strongest Opinion show. I think they do a good job.
I agree.
Um, but yeah, that's kind of what's going on in strongman right now. I think I don't trying to think if there was anything else I need to touch on in the actual world of strongman. Am I missing anything?
World's Strongest Man's a month out.
Yeah, yeah. We talked about that. It's funny, like no one talks about it. Tom Stoltman does a lot of shows. I'm curious what people think about this. So Tom Stoltman does a bunch of shows. I don't know his full resume. I
Luke
don't
does
follow.
too.
Yeah. And everyone's talking about Tom's the new GOAT, all this stuff. That term gets thrown around a lot. It's just crazy. Like it just came out. What was that last year or the year before that the Stoltmans
It was
got?
last year, I think.
So the Stoltmans essentially got the events in advance and were told that the events were preferred events for them, right? Like
Hmm. Hmm.
were catered to them. Or maybe like just it helps them a little bit. And so they had it's cheating. It's 100% cheating. Like, It's like if Patrick Mahomes in Super Bowl, he just knew the entire script that the Eagles were gonna do, and he knew all the defensive plays and everything like that, and or vice versa, and it just went away, just went away. Like it's so crazy. If that was in a major sport, it would be on ESPN nonstop. It'd be
Mhm.
like people would be talking about it. I just think it's so weird. Like I think about it often. Like that stuff got leaked.
I think it's how it got leaked 'cause people didn't like how Mark like secretly recorded them or whatever, and people made
I
it
get
out
that.
like he was the bad guy for secretly recording it. But there's a lot of different perspectives you can look at it, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's weird for sure. Like I don't know. Curious what people think about it because it's just like
Sure is goofy whenever they're not winning or doing very well in other shows.
yeah, and like maybe they can just say, well, we're focused on World's Strongest Man, like biggest payout, like most like historical renowned
It's
title,
definitely the best for their brand.
but it's definitely weird that like yeah,
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. So look into it. And I'm curious what people think about it because it's like crazy to me that people like are freaking head over heels over Stoltman. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm like great story, all that stuff. But like it is weird that like they did cheat and no one talks about it. So Mark Boyd, open invitation to come on the pod and discuss, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't really know who Mark Boyd is. I just know he's the guy that leaked it and everything like that.
He
Right.
was on the board for Wuss, I think.
Is Wuss done? Is World's Ultimate Strongman just done?
I don't know, but I don't know.
Haven't heard
Probably.
anything about it.
Probably after that leaked, I know a lot of people disaffiliated with them.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
like that really cool show that one time with the rain trophies and everything.
Yeah, dude. They were catching some steam. So who knows? But anything else you guys want to talk about this week? I think we've been doing a good job keeping up.
I think we're about 12 weeks out from Battle at the Bridge in the regional, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, almost exactly 12 weeks out.
Well, it is
Uh
June 24th, so it's 3
yeah,
months.
yeah, June
Yeah.
24th. It's 3/24 as we're recording this, but so like 11, 12 weeks, yeah. Starting to get a lot of interest, get all those questions that suck to answer all day as a promoter, but it's what you sign up for.
Right.
And yeah, if you have any questions, if you don't know, we're running 2 shows in one day. We're gonna start with the regionals, which you have to be qualified for. If you go on Iron Podium, it's just Northeast Regionals. And then after we have Battle at the Bridge, which is a national qualifier, open to anyone, novice, masters, teens, and all the open classes. So we're giving out a ton of nationals bids, a ton of regionals bids, a ton of Arnold bids, 10 Arnold bids. Um, Potentially like between nationals, Arnold bids, we're giving out like 40 plus bids in one
Right.
day.
Yep.
So huge day for strongman in this area. And yeah, I'm really, really excited for that day. I think it's gonna be an awesome day.
What
So
looks like June 10th is the last day to sign up. So if you
yeah,
guys are
June 10th.
thinking, you better start acting soon. So
Yeah.
It will. Yeah, it's gonna fill up fast.
I'm sure there's going to be a big push for regionals here. As soon as we get about like 8 weeks out, we're going to get a lot of signups and stuff like that.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, it's going to be a really good day. It's going to be 4 or 5 hour show at absolute max for the regionals. Like it's going to be high. It's going to be high, like fast pace, and you're going to be going. So if you're competing, make sure you're conditioned. It's actually crazy right now. Our biggest classes are open men's lightweight. So shout out to the 80 kilo guys. There's
it's
like
all that. It seems like every day there's like a new person that signs up,
like
and it
six
seems
or seven
lightweights have
of them.
been, yeah.
So yeah, yeah, I'm really excited. I don't think anything else to really announce. Also, with Iron Podium, they made an update. I'm not a big fan of it. I told them I wasn't a big fan of it. They said just give it time and people figure it out. We are still hosting our deadlift championships at 580 on August 5th. It's a max deadlift competition. You can pull whatever stance you want, straps, hitching, no straps, no hitching, whatever. We're just pulling a max deadlift. $25 to enter. You get a competition shirt. It's going to be an awesome day. Gonna be some goodie bags, some boosts on site. Iron Podium has a filter now, so if you're not a actual strongman comp, you have to filter it in the corner. So I didn't delete it from Iron Podium. It's still up there to sign up. If you have any questions about it, let me know. But I'm hoping to see a lot of you guys at our max deadlift comp on August 5th. It's gonna be a really fun day. it's gonna be a more of a breath of fresh air as an event promotion. Like we're not gonna have to tear the whole gym down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's just gonna be a day to show up and have some fun.
yeah, just gonna be a really fun day. So yeah. Um, but yeah, that's really all I have. Hopefully to see a lot of you guys at Akron's
Yep.
this weekend and coming up at other shows we'll be at this summer and everything like that. Gotta kind of get my schedule right for where I have no idea what I'm competing at next. So I gotta figure that out myself. And I think we all kind of gotta do that as well. But yeah, appreciate everyone listening. If you have anything you ever want us to talk about, drop a comment, shoot us a DM, whatever. If you have a guest you want to have, you think that we should have on, we're always open to ideas and stuff like that. So as always, you can buy your horsepower, 580barbar.com, hit the pre-workout tab. We have merch up there, stuff like that too. So we appreciate all the support. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week for episode 120.
See you guys.
Later.